The Pittsburgh Steelers have made a bold move in their pursuit of a Super Bowl, trading for one of the NFL's premier defensive talents, Jalen Ramsey. In a deal that sent Minkah Fitzpatrick to the Miami Dolphins, along with a 2027 fifth-round pick, the Steelers acquired Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, and a 2027 seventh-round pick. But this trade isn't just about swapping players. It's about sending a message to the rest of the AFC North. For years, Fitzpatrick has been a key player in the Steelers' defense, making the Pro Bowl 4 times in his 5 full seasons with the team. But with the competition in the AFC North heating up, Pittsburgh felt it was time for a change. According to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, the Steelers view Ramsey as a clear upgrade over Fitzpatrick in their secondary. But why is this trade such a big deal? Let's break it down. The AFC North has been getting tougher by the year. The Baltimore Ravens are improving, the Cincinnati Bengals are bolstering their offense, and with other teams in the division making moves, Pittsburgh couldn't afford to sit idly by. That's why they went out and got Jalen Ramsey. Ramsey, who has been one of the most versatile defensive backs since entering the league in 2016, is expected to bring a whole new level of flexibility to Pittsburgh's defense. He can play cornerback, safety, and in the slot, and the Steelers believe he'll fit perfectly in their scheme. With talented players like Joey Porter Jr. and Darius Slay already locking down the outside, Ramsey can focus on the slot and safety, where his talents can shine. But let's talk about what this move really means. The Steelers aren't just looking to make the playoffs, they're looking to contend for a championship. As Fowler pointed out, Pittsburgh has a never-ending quest to build a Super Bowl-caliber roster, and adding Ramsey is a direct response to the competition around them. The Ravens and Bengals are getting stronger, and with the additions of impact players like DeAndre Hopkins, Lamar Jackson, and Joe Burrow's explosive offense, the Steelers need to be just as aggressive. Jalen Ramsey might not be the same player he was when he was a perennial All-Pro, but at 30 years old, he's still one of the toughest cornerbacks in the league. His ability to shut down top-tier receivers is exactly what the Steelers need to slow down the offensive juggernauts in their division. Joe Burrow and Ja'Marr Chase are going to be tough to stop, and so are Lamar Jackson and Zay Flowers. Not to mention, the Steelers have to contend with Derrick Henry, one of the NFL's most dominant forces. If Pittsburgh hopes to get past these threats, having Ramsey in their secondary is a smart move. But why is this trade even more significant? It's about maximizing the potential of their roster, especially now that they've signed Aaron Rodgers to be their quarterback. The Steelers haven't had a playoff victory since 2016, and with a new quarterback leading the charge, they're all in for the 2025 season. Adding Ramsey is a clear sign that they're not just hoping to make a deep playoff run, they're gunning for a championship. Of course, moving on from Fitzpatrick isn't a decision the Steelers made lightly. Fitzpatrick was an integral part of the defense, and while he may not have been a perfect fit for the Steelers moving forward, his absence will be felt. But the Steelers are banking on Ramsey's ability to fill that role and take this defense to the next level. The NFL is a quarterback-driven league, but defense wins championships. And in the AFC North, with so many potent offenses to deal with, a player like Ramsey can be the difference between a playoff run and an early exit. The Steelers know they have a strong defense, but now they've added a playmaker who can disrupt offenses and help take this team to the next level. For Pittsburgh, this isn't just about one trade, it's about shaping the future. They understand that in today's NFL, every move counts, and they're willing to make the necessary moves to compete with the best of the best. Ramsey may be 30, but his skills are still elite, and his versatility will give the Steelers' defense an edge it needs to succeed. So, what's next for the Steelers? With the trade for Jalen Ramsey, they've clearly made their intentions known. They're not here to just compete, they're here to win. They've got a talented roster, a Hall of Fame quarterback in Aaron Rodgers, and now a secondary that includes one of the top cornerbacks in the game. Will this trade pay off? It's too early to tell, but one thing's for sure. The Pittsburgh Steelers are making a statement. They're going all in this season and they're not backing down.